these days, one of the bigger issues, and Herb's already touched on it, is the volume wars in mastering. When I mix things, I mix it to where I have as much dynamic range as I think the music wants and needs. But unfortunately, if it's going to be a commercial release, the record label has something to say about how much dynamic range they're willing to live with, and they don't want very much.
Right.
They want it to be really, really loud. And so you have, if you're mixing, you have to be really aware of what that kind of compression and limiting is going to do to the dynamics in your mix. And I've found I have to alter some of the ways that I would prefer to mix on releases like that. And for me, that's primarily rock stuff. The jazz recordings I do, we get away with as much dynamic range as I want to have, because the jazz guys don't care if it's loud, because they have a volume knob.
Right. That's what I always say.
Right.
What happened to all the volume knobs?
Right. But the hip hop guys, the rock guys, the top 40 people don't seem to have a volume knob, so they need it to be really, really loud. And then you have to know how you're going to mix that, and that's a much bigger effect for me than any of the EQing or vinyl steps ever were, as far as how it affects the way I mix.